Mike, 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 Mike. Check 1 2 1 2. Mike, Mike, Mike. Yo, can y'all hear me? Y'all gotta check that out, man. That's Jay Z, Nipsey Hussle. What it feels like off that new Judas and the Messiah, Black Messiah. It's out now. Go see that. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna definitely check that out wherever it's at. I think it's HBO Max. I don't know. I'm not fact checking anything. Y'all could do that. That's what you got phones for. Welcome y'all to another episode of Mornings with Omar. Like I said before, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome to a great place. If you're returning, you know the vibes, man. You know what's up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for listening, checking me out. I say this all the time, but you know, y'all keep me going and I'm here for y'all. I'm here to deliver whatever I need to deliver. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing good, feeling good, looking good. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We here. We made it. You know. And yeah, man. I mean, I don't even know where to start, man. Let's start with the Super Bowl, man. I mean, that's like one of the first thing that happened early on this week. Start with sports, man. Some sports. We might circle back, but let's just get the Super Bowl out the way. The Bucks did it. They pulled it off. It was ugly. It was bad. Yo, listen. I ain't expect that type of game. Honestly thought that it was gonna be a shootout. Like I said, I thought the Chiefs would pull it out 38-34. They couldn't even get a touchdown, so I don't know what that was about, man. It was all bad for them boys. They had Mahomes looking like he ain't never won an MVP before. Like he ain't that bad, dude. So I mean that defense was ferocious. The boy was running for his life out there. They was making the memes of the weekend saying that was Patrick Mahomes trying to find find open receivers or stuff like that. Like it was crazy. He had all the memes. I seen some Bernie Sanders memes of people in the stands and stuff. It was crazy. It looked all bad out there for them boys. But congratulations to the Buccaneers. I think it's their first title since 2002 when like Warren Sapp and Brooks and whoever their quarterback was way back when. But they got another one. My boy's a Bucks fan, and I haven't heard the end of it yet. So it's congrats to them. Congrats to Tom Brady, the goat. He has 7 rings now, 7 for 10. That those numbers is crazy. Like if that ain't goat status, I don't know what it is. And I know Jordan got 6 of them things, and he perfect 6 for 6. But 7 for 10 is also something to nod your head to, man, because it's unbelievable. You may not like him, but the boy's good. The boy's good. I think they have the potential to make it back next year. I think the Chiefs will make it back next year. They just need a running back. If they can get a running back, then they'll definitely be back. But if they don't get a running back, maybe the Bucks put a blueprint down for them. Maybe they, shows you how you could beat them. So yeah, man. Hopefully that was bad. And before I let go of the Super Bowl, uh, why was y'all hating on the weekend's performance? I seen so much hate. It's it's not even like it's not even the hate is unfounded, bro. Cause the weekend is really that dude, and it's these casual listeners that they hear songs in passing and they say, oh, they hear like the hits, um, the mainstream hits that he puts out, like Blinding Lights and stuff like that, and they think that's the weekend, but no, the weekend is really he's really creative. His visuals is different, his songs is different. Like you had to be there from the beginning, or somewhere close to the beginning to really understand the type of music he puts out. And to know, what he does and where he's at now from where he started, one, you just got to respect it. Because, this is what he said he was going to do. And from the music he was making, you would have never thought he was going to blow up. But he did. And he said he was going to do it. I mean, if you heard the music and you know the music, you know the songs, then this is exactly what he told you he was going to do. And you had to be there when he was dropping House of Balloons and Thursday and the other one. I can't remember the other one, but the other one. You had to be there before that when he was making Birthday Suit and them classic Jones, Love Through Her, Love Through You. Nah, I think it's Love Through Her. That joint is fire. Oh my gosh, that joint is fire. You just had. I gotta find that song, man. That song is it. That song is it, cause y'all gonna put some respect on the weekend's name. Y'all hating, but y'all don't even know what the boy's about. You wasn't there from the beginning, so man, wait till I find this joint right here. Oof. This is that throwback. My boy T would be losing his shit right now if he heard this. See, this y'all wasn't there. Y'all wasn't outside. Y'all wasn't on the things we was on. See, we was living a different life. This is like '09 shit. I'm telling you, it's different. I'm gonna just let y'all listen. This is Love Through Her. I know your casual listeners never heard it. This is The Weeknd. You hear what the boy's talking about, man? Like, making love to you through her? Bruh. Y'all don't know nothing about it, man. I would play another one, because that's a throwback. I ain't even gonna do it to y'all, man. Listen, for my people that really fuck with the weekend, like I fuck with the weekend, we know that was a good performance. Yeah, I mean, we thought it was dope. It was the weekend. I mean, he did what he did, and he does what he do. You know what I mean, and that's what it was. So if he wasn't feeling it, we wasn't feeling you. You know what I mean, so it is what it is. That was the Super Bowl, man. The Bucks won. Congrats. It was a great football year. I'm glad that they got through it with all the COVID and some teams weren't even able to practice. They was canceling games, so it was a good thing that they even got through it. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick, just cause we ain't forget about you. Shout out to the weekend for that good halftime performance. Happy Black History Month, man, because we still here and we still doing this and we still representing and celebrating life. So that's that, man. That's really that. That's really that. What else is going on in the world, man? I feel like it was kind of a long week. I feel like the things happen. Things might have happened. Hey, listen, it's almost a year since we've been in quarantine, man. And I know I talked about this briefly a couple episodes ago, that the anniversary was coming up. But can y'all believe that it's been a year since we've been like locked up and things just been different. The whole world just transformed in front of us, and I ain't even gonna dive too deep into it because, like I said, I'm gonna probably just wait until the anniversary date actually gets here, which I think is like March 13th. So yeah, man, we'll think about a year in when that time comes, but it's just something to think about, man. It's crazy. Outside of that, man, I think they impeached y'all boy again. You know what I mean? For the second time. I think the trial started. I don't know if they're gonna get him. I haven't really followed it because I think the trial just started yesterday. So I think they was like presenting evidence and stuff like that, and speaking, what they do. They might crack a deal on some shit. You never know what's gonna go on. Trump somewhere in Florida playing golf with his head down, and I doubt he's even going. I mean, this nigga, whatever, man. That's what's going on over there. You know what I mean? So we'll be on the lookout for that. We'll see how things unfold. Excuse me. How things go. What's going on with that? So I did. If y'all was following me on Instagram, Mornings with Omar on Instagram, I had posted that I had a little announcement. So should I tell y'all the announcement now? Do y'all want to know now? Let me just get a show of hands. All right, fuck it. I'll tell you now. So listen, man, y'all might can find me on Patreon here shortly. I feel like that's going to be a place where you guys can go and really support me, and find out some more stuff. So, I'm gonna still have the pod on Apple and Spotify and things like that. It's still gonna be on your typical places, but also it's gonna be on Patreon where you can pay for like some bonus stuff, some show support financially. You can get like some merch, get some bonus episodes, some interviews and things like that. I think it's gonna be really good, man. So just be on the lookout. This is one of the announcements, if not the only announcement. We'll see. But yeah, Patreon, Mornings with Omar. Check me out over there. Like I said, man, there's like 3 tiers to this. The first tier is only $3. A light $3. That's like a coffee in the morning. You know what I mean? And this is monthly too. So, the first tier is you pay $3 a month. I'm gonna shout you out for supporting on the episode, and just give you a nice little shout out. Everybody's gonna know, and I'll send you a little. I'll send you shout out on social media too. And all those places and show that you really fuck with us over here. And I appreciate it. So that's the $3 tier. $3 a month, man. That's light. That's like I said, man. It's a coffee in the morning. It's it's a couple game leaves. It's however you want to look at it, man. It's people spend $3 on less, man, and this way, you're really showing support by more than just listening. If you can't afford it, it's cool. I still appreciate you listening. But if you can afford it, go ahead and spend $3 on the boy. But that's the $3 tier. That's the first tier. Then there's the second tier, and I step things up a little bit. This tier is $9 a month, so you can think of this like fucking Hulu or some shit, Because I know I can't say Netflix because they up to like $20 a month now. That's why I ain't got a Netflix. That's why I got somebody's Netflix on my phone that I'm logged into. I don't know whose it is, but I ain't gonna log out because I ain't gonna have access no more. I got somebody's Disney Plus on my phone. Who other shit I got? That might be it. I mean, you heard? $9 a month. The tier. Listen, you get all the same shit from before. I'll shout you out on the episode. Shout you out on social media, stuff like that. You'll get early access to the episode, to the podcast. Once it drops, you ain't got to wait in the morning until 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. When it goes live. And plus, like I said, there'll be some bonus episodes. I'll have some like downloadable music that you can listen to, and it'll be some exclusive music that you never heard by me or by me and my sister, 2042, aka Val. So we'll have some exclusive music for you. $9 a month, you get all that same stuff. You get a shout out. You get some downloadable music. You get early access to the episodes, and you get bonus episodes. You know what I mean? Like $9 a month. That's light. Like I said, that's people spend money on less, bro. So you can afford $9 a month, man. Like, but if you can't, it's cool. You still listening, and I appreciate that. And y'all rock. That's the $9 a month. So this last tier, that was the middle tier. That's the second tier. This tier, it really goes up, and I didn't want to make it this price because, I feel like I wouldn't want to ask y'all what I feel like. I wouldn't want somebody to ask me what I would feel like is too much. So realistically, I ain't want to make it this much. But Patreon, by their way of how they do things and how the way they, I don't know, how they justify their means, I had to make it this price. But either way, I'm going to tell you, the price is $31. And I know you may think like, damn, that's a lot of money a month just for a fucking podcast, bro. Like, I don't even know you like that. So why am I spending $30 a month for what? What am I getting? Well, I'm good. That's a good thing you asked. I'll tell you. This is what you're getting. You're getting all the same things that I mentioned before. All the aforementioned stuff. Plus, you'll get, like I said, bonus episodes, bonus interviews, things like that. So I haven't really solidified a date on when I would drop these bonus things. I would feel like maybe Tuesday. Tuesday might be a good day, early in the week. And then probably early in the week, and then hit you with the pod at the end of the week. Some shit like that, But I really tried to fill this tier up with as much stuff as possible. So, like I said, you get all the stuff before. You get the downloadables, you get the shout outs. And I feel like really the downloadable music, that's really like a good thing because you get some good music that you can download, save to your phone. It's exclusive. You can show it to whoever you want. Like, yeah, I got this song. You ain't got it. You know what I mean? And you can shit on niggas. For real, for real. We're going to have like a private community on this tier. So where we're all going to be able to, sit. Well, not sit, but, we can all talk to each other. I can talk to y'all. Y'all can talk to me. We can talk to whoever else is in the community. It's going to be your own little place where we talk about the episode, talk about what you want me to talk about on the episode. We might even, if you come on this tier, we might even have an interview slot for you, and then we can, interview, or you can just be a guest on the show, just host a show with me, and I think that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, you get merchandise. It'll start off with a nice little mug, like a little coffee mug with the Mornings with Omar logo on it, with one of the logos on it. And this is a pretty cool mug too. It's purple and yellow, and it looks pretty dope. And you should be able to see it on there. So yeah, you'll get the mug. And how it works is, I think, like over the course of a year, and I think like every quarter, is there 4 quarters in a year or 3? I think it's 4. So every quarter you'll get like merchandise sent to you. So the first merchandise that you'll get in the first quarter is an exclusive mug, like I said, with the logo on it. And then in the second quarter, you'll get a nice little poster, and it's a cool poster. It's a poster of the EP I put out last year, I think September time frame, called Just For You. It's a nice little poster. It has the cover on it. Pretty dope. You'll get sent it. And that's something cool for the second quarter you have, And nobody else is going to have it. It's going to be like, ones of ones or twos of twos, however many people join the top tier. But, you know what I mean? Third quarter, you get a nice little tote bag, man. Pretty little cool. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, tote bag, yeah. So on the tote bag, it's a black tote bag, and it has a nice little design on it. Val actually did the design, and yeah, it's a nice little size tote bag that you could use for, the gym, if you want to go to the gym, or if you want to use it for like a reusable bag at the grocery store if you got to go buy a few things, or at the corner store, you don't want to waste a plastic bag and you want to be environmental friendly, So yeah, it's a nice little bag, multi-purpose use that you can use for anything, So pretty cool bag. You'll get that in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, you'll get a exclusive hoodie. I feel like I got some of these designs wrong because I know I adjusted it. Okay, I did. So on the poster, I said that you'll get the album cover, and that's initially what I wanted to do, but it's not the album cover. It's our 2042 logo, which is a pretty cool logo. So that's the poster. On the hoodie, that's where the album cover is. So it got the album cover on the hoodie, and that hoodie's pretty hard too. So that's the fourth quarter, and that's like perfect time because that's like Christmas or hoodie season. It just works out. So it's like it'll get kind of cool out. You'll be thinking, damn, I wish I had a cool little hoodie to wear. Boom, in the mail's a nice little Mornings with Omar Just For You hoodie. And that's a $31 tier, man. And I think it's worth it. You get a lot of stuff. You get extra content. You get extra conversations. You get more songs to download. You get requests to talk about things. You get merch and goods. You have the private community. And, whatever else I can throw in here. Because, like I said, man, I can control what's in here. And I'll add shit to it, I initially wanted to make this tier only $25, but like I said, due to Patreon, they was really recommended $35 for this tier, and I couldn't even make it any less than $31 for the merch and stuff. So that's why it's $31. Otherwise, I wouldn't tax y'all like that. I don't believe in that. But either way, that's the 3 tiers that we can do. We got the $3 one. That's the first tier. We call that tier I fuck with you tier. And then we got the second tier. That's called the homie tier. You know what I mean? That's the $9 one. So if you're paying that, then, we homies now. We good. Everybody here is homies. And it's all love. You know what's up. It's all love in the first one, too. You heard? So that's that. And then the third tier, I call that the I Want to See You Win tour. I mean, not tour, tier. I Want to See You Win tier. Because if you're willing to pay the $31, get all the goods, get all the exclusives, get the merch, then, you know what I mean? I want to see you win, and you want to see me win. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. You want to see me win, and I can respect that. And yeah, you get everything that's in the first 2 tiers with that third tier, plus whatever else, man. So, I'm really looking forward to whoever joins that tier. We can have our own community. We could grow. You could be an original, because I mean, I can really see this thing taking off here shortly. Well, not shortly, but in time. Everything is patience in God's timing. But yeah, man, you're gonna be a day one, and we gonna be there. Matter of fact, I might even try to get that. Nah, I'm gonna keep the tier that community tier in the third one because that's where we're really gonna take it up a notch. So yeah, man, that's the Patreon, man. Go to www.patreon.com/MWOpod, and that's where you should be able to find me. There's probably a search option in there. I haven't really did everything with the site yet, because we just launched. So I'm gonna be adding stuff to it as the weeks go by, as the days go by. I'll let y'all know on if you want to follow me on Instagram or whatever. I'll let you know when we post content to the Patreon and what tier you can find it at. But the cost is gonna tell you what you can find. The $3 tier is just a light tier. You ain't gotta do too much. You'll get some stuff. You'll get some cool shit. So yeah, man. If that's not the right search address, then just search for Mornings with Omar. But that should be the right thing. MWO Pod. So yeah, man, become a patron and fuck with your boy. Show love, and that's what it is, man. So yeah, man, that's one of the announcements, bro. I do appreciate y'all, like I said, for checking out when y'all do, cause y'all keep me going, keep me motivated to do this, and I really enjoy it. I really feel like I come in here and get my shit off, and y'all fuck with me, so I fuck with y'all right back, bro. Real spill, you heard? But man, what else happened in the world? I think last week I told y'all that, I don't know if y'all seen this, but like the dude, I think he was in Scranton, PA, and they was arguing over, it was a guy arguing with a couple about shoveling or something, and they had the footage, but luckily I think they took it down off the internet, and now you could just see the beginning. You don't actually see the people get shot, but it's crazy what happened back there in Scranton. I wish I had the names of the people, but I guess they was arguing about shoveling. The guy went in his house, and the guy comes out of his house. The couple stays outside, and I think they're the ones that has the recording at their home. But you can see, like, in the recording clear as day, like, all three of them right there in the middle of the street type shit. So the guy that's not with the couple, he goes in his house, gets a gun, comes back out. And I didn't actually watch this whole thing. My brother told me. I did see some of it, but I guess he was kind of telling me. He was telling me it before I actually saw it. Because he saw the full video without the editing. I saw it with the editing. So the guy goes in the house, comes back outside. The couple still standing there just yelling at the dude, like, what you gonna do? Shoot us? You're not gonna shoot us. So the guy, aims his gun, lets off like 4 or 5 shots, misses all them shots, doesn't hit shit. The couple still just standing there like this nigga wasn't even just shooting at him. So and then, he lets off like 4 or 5, 6 more shots, and he shoots them both. Like, he hits them both. I think he hits the dude first, and then he hits the woman, or vice versa. I mean, either way it happened, bro. Shoots them both. I think the woman died right there on the spot. The guy was still alive. I think I'm telling the story right. I don't know. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't see it, and I didn't want to see it, but I'm just trying to give y'all what the fuck happened. Y'all can fact check this shit. So the guy or the girl, one of them is still alive. I think it's the guy. So out of the couple, that is. And then the man that was doing the shooting, he goes back in his house, comes back outside with I think like a semi-automatic rifle or some shit, and shoots like the girl again, and then shoots the guy. it was wild. And then he went back in the house and killed himself. Um, Very sad, very unfortunate situation that happened. I pray for the family that was killed, and hopefully that it just really sucks because this guy kills himself, and that family can't even get justice because he's a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean, and you know what I mean that's just some bitch shit. Like, how you gonna go get your gun because for no reason, like, and then just go shoot two innocent people in cold blood because of a disagreement, like. So yeah, man, prayers to those to that family. And yeah, that was just crazy, man. That was a crazy thing. Another crazy thing that I saw, and what's crazy is I don't understand why this video didn't get taken down off the internet like the other fucking video did. But the 9-year-old black girl that was tased by some fucking police in some fucking weird place. I don't even remember, man. Uh, I really should have got these names of these officers that did this inhumane thing to this little girl who was handcuffed in the back of a police car, and they was tasing her, bruh. Like, how do you tase a handcuffed, non-threatening child, 9 years old, 9? Like, this is a child. That's not even like technically like adolescence yet. I think like 10, 11 is adolescence. This is a child that they tased while was handcuffed in the back of a car that was screaming. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that she could have done that required a police officer to tase her. Nothing. And I hope that I know they did get suspended, and you know how that police should go. That's the most that they can do without an investigation. And yo, police, listen, man, I ain't got no problem with. Let me not say that. Let me not lie to y'all. I think police are necessary in some situations, and when I say some situations, I mean when your house gets broken into, or there's a car accident, or I don't know, man. For some situations like that, you know what I mean? So in other situations, I don't really think police should be just patrolling the fucking neighborhoods and shit like that. That's just my opinion. And they should be on the highways and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, they work for us. We pay them with our taxes, so I feel like they should only be really around when we call for them. Like, other than that, y'all niggas shouldn't be around, and you shouldn't be arresting a 9-year-old fucking girl. Period. You know what I mean? So I don't really care what side of the fence you're on. That's wrong. Wrong is wrong. And if you can't see that's wrong, then you need to reevaluate your beliefs and who taught you these things and why you think like that. You know what I mean? If you can find in your mind that it was some reason justifiable in any way, then yeah, you really should seek a therapist or something, bruh. Real shit. So yeah, I hope that those officers involved are charged with some type of crime, because that's a crime. You shouldn't be able to tase a handcuffed 9-year-old child without where was the parent? Like, I know there's like processes that you have to go through to even talk to a child. So you can't even question a child without a parent around, can you? Right? Or is that just in movies? Is that not in real life too? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, those officers, I'm glad they're suspended. Hope the next step is that they're fired, because that's a fireable offense. You know what I mean? Like, what's a fireable offense that cops have to do to... Listen, man, I could go on, and I ain't gonna do that. So, yes, prayers to that little girl. Hopefully she can overcome that trauma and still grow up to be a queen and thrive and you know, see success and stuff like that. and not be fearful of her life when she encounters police like a lot of us do, you know. So, you know, yeah, man, prayers to her and prayers to her family. Uh, I think for like, I don't even feel like talking about anything else that's going to bring me down because I don't want to kill my mood, but that just kind of really fucking me a little bit. But yeah, man, what else? What else happened in the world? What else happened? Listen, for those people that start the semester like I did recently, I hope everybody's doing well in school. Hope you're staying on top of your assignments and things like that. Listen, it's not easy. Nobody thought it was going to be easy. This isn't our first time in school, so we know what it's about. If this is your first semester for whatever reason, and you're going to college finally in a COVID period, my thoughts are with you because school wasn't like this before, and hopefully you can find a way to still have fun and interact with friends and party and do shit that you'll probably regret or not regret, and just really get that full college experience. I never really thought about people that are going to school for the first time uh, during a pandemic. I think I was talking with my brother's friend, and we were talking about like if we had to go to school during the pandemic when we were children, like that'd be crazy. So at any grade, kindergarten, like think about going to kindergarten and you're on Zoom, like, or going to third grade, fifth grade, seventh grade, sixth grade is high school, right? Like we're going to high school. No, sixth grade is middle school. That's what I meant to say. Eighth, ninth grade is high school. Like going to high school for the first time and you're in COVID or a pandemic, that just seems bad. Like I had so much fun in school. I couldn't imagine not having that much fun, not being able to be around people as much as I was, and big large groups of just nothing. I mean, just walking home from school in just large groups, and then as we get everybody starts to break off and go their separate ways. That shit was fun. Like I walked to school a lot when I was a kid, especially like middle school to high school. I walked a lot to school because my dad, like, he would get up way too early and go to work, and he would drop us off if we was up. But bruh, I'm not waking up that early to get to school that early when nobody's there when I could be sleeping in. So me and my brother, we had to walk a lot because we wasn't trying to get up that early to get dropped off at school. So yeah, I walked up to school a lot with my friends and with random people. Like I don't know who else walked to school, but it was a thing. You just get up, leave at like a certain time, and then we kind of lived the furthest from the school. Well, furthest in the neighborhood. So like as we're walking, we'll take a certain route, and then we'll just start to pick up our friends as we go. Like we'll knock on the door, hey yo, come on out, and then this friend would come, and then we'd keep walking, go down another street, bang a right, pick up another friend, start walking down the street, down that street's a little further, pick up another friend, and like by the time we get a little more than halfway to school, we got a big ass group all walking up this fucking big ass hill to go to middle school. And then high school is even further, so we picked up way more people on the way there, and then even more people on the way home from school, because that's when you just met up with everybody. Everybody was there, you know what I mean? So, some people did get dropped off, but for the ones after school mainly, like, we really had a lot of people, and we all just walk home in large crowds, and we see fights, big-ass fight crowds. Everybody know what them fight crowds is like, just a big-ass circle where everybody surround the people that's fighting, people to fight, and then that was it. People to fight. Somebody would lose, somebody would win. Niggas would get up, walk home still. We talk about it the next day, and then that shit was it. That was the end, bro. That's what fights used to be like. You know what I mean? Or Sometimes people got stomped out. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes shit got it looked bad for niggas, but yo, niggas was still alive at the end of it. You know what I mean? And that was just I could think back on a lot of people that I went to school with now that's no longer here, and it's most of that shit was due to gun violence, and it's a pretty wild thing. And it's just crazy because you know where do we get these guns from? I ain't gonna go there. But yeah, man, fights used to be great. Walking home from school used to be great. Walking to school, I don't even know how I got on that topic. I don't remember. Uh, yeah, I don't know, but that shit used to be lit. That shit used to be super lit. Oh yeah, college. That's right, and going to school in the pandemic and stuff like that. Yeah, if y'all going through that, I feel for you, bro, because this shit ain't looking like it's slowing down either. So this ain't what college used to be. It used to be fun. Outside used to be fun. Y'all know it used to be fun. Just the beginning of last year was fun. So, but we still in the pandemic, and we got to figure out how we gonna get through this. Listen, I'm about to take a vacation, bruh, cause I've been dealing with being inside for a whole year now, and I traveled to a close state that was nearby here and there, hither and thither. I think that's how it's. I think that's how it goes. But yeah, man, I need to see a beach. I need to be on somebody's island with my chest out and some shorts on and my feet in the sand, bro. Cause yeah, this snow. It's been snowing out here, and I ain't even feeling none of that. I need to go back down south or something where we don't really get snow down there. But it's cool. I'm an East Coast up north type nigga anyway, so it is what it is, man. But I'm going on vacation next month. I'm gonna probably still do my pod out there, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I might have the bras on there because I'm going on vacation with the bras, and so y'all might get a vacation episode next month, sometimes near the end of the month. So that might be actually fun. That might be lit, and I don't know. I might throw something like that on Patreon, man. That might be something y'all might have to tap in for, cause that's gonna be something epic, yo. I might try to, yeah. Yeah, that might be a Patreon thing, man. See, that's why I feel like I'm gonna like Patreon, cause I could do like exclusive shit like that, and I know it's gonna be lit. Listen, oh yeah, by the way, so the brothers that I'm going on vacation with, we gonna start a podcast soon too, and that joint's gonna be lit. Like, I know my podcast is cool now, and I like talking to y'all, and I know y'all like listening to me. But this joint I'm gonna do with the bros, like, these are my friends that I grew up with my whole life. Like, all my friends, like my close friends that I have, uh, like we just grew up together. Like literally since third grade, we're adults now. Like adults. You know what I mean? Some of my niggas is 34, 35. I'm 29. Most of us is mainly 30, 29. I'm the youngest out the crew for real, and I'm 29. So that kind of tells you where everybody else is. But we're all around the same age, 29, 30, 31. I got a couple of homies that's up there, but it's all love, man. We all grew up together. It's only gonna be 4 of us though, me and 3 others. And that shit's gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be because my friends are characters, and all when we're around each other, all we do is have fun and joke and laugh. So that episode that I do on vacation, I might put it on Patreon. I might put out like a shortened part just for everybody, like a little 15, 20-minute clip of it. Just put that out for everybody, but I'll put the full thing on Patreon, just so. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all some of it because y'all might not believe me when I tell you it's a different vibe when I'm around them, and it's a whole different energy. So, that joint's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be epic. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna have a podcast coming soon. We working on that. I'm working on that to make sure it happens. We'll probably get that thing off the ground maybe, near the end of the month. That vacation pod might be our first one that we really do together. So that's gonna really set the tone. So probably near the end of March, beginning of April, or sometime in April, we'll have that thing rolling. And then I got another one I'm gonna do for real. Listen, I like to talk, man. So I got another show coming too. Uh, that one's gonna be with my brother and my sister, my older brother. He's like the one that's closest to me. We grew up together, obviously, and we call each other every day, talk to each other every day. I'll go over to his house, like, you know what I mean, like we're really close. And then it's our sister. She's our older sister. Uh, and yo, when we're around each other, like I said, man, it's nothing but laughs and jokes. We always busting on each other and just cutting. You know what I mean, that's what it is with us. So that's gonna be hilarious. That's just gonna be something that's just y'all ain't gonna want to miss either. But that ain't gonna be on Patreon or nothing. That's gonna just be something that we do. Just that's just like this. So yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff in store, man, and I'm really trying to deliver a lot of stuff to y'all that I have in my mind. So yeah, that's that, man. That's that. But yo, the music it's a lot of music that dropped, yo, and I haven't listened to none of it really. I listened to that Nipsey and Jay song obviously because I played that on top, but there's a lot of music that dropped. I'm gonna go through a list of them just because give y'all some ideas of what's out there too, because this is all the stuff that I'm gonna check out this weekend. So they got Lucky Day drop something, a little, I guess it's called like an EP, 7 songs, called Table for Two, and that's a hard title too, Table for Two. I'm looking forward to that. He got a joint with Ari Lennox on there, got a joint with Mahala on there. I think that's how you say her name, Mahalia. Joint with Queen Naja, that's probably hard. I ain't checked none of these out yet. That On Red song with Tiana Major, that was a single that he dropped like last week, but I ain't really listened to it. I mean, I heard it, but I ain't really listened to it. So I'm gonna listen to it in its entirety from beginning to end because I'm an artist, so I know how artists think. And if people put something in a particular order, then it's probably supposed to be in that order for a certain way. So I'm gonna listen to that song in the order where it's at. They got it third, so it probably flows better in that spot. So that's Lucky Day, Table for Two. That just dropped. Eric Bellinger, I really fuck with him. He wrote a lot of music. If you don't know, if you haven't heard about him, he wrote some Chris Brown shit before. I think pretty often. He probably wrote some Trey shit. I don't know, but Eric Bellinger is a problem. His pen is crazy. I guess it's like a little joint thing with Hitmaker. And it looks like an album. It has 14 songs. So, that's probably hard. It's called 1-800-HIT-EASY. That is, I feel like he delivers. And that's probably all fire for real. So, I'm going to definitely check that out. And y'all should check that out too. My boy Pink Sweats from Philly. I don't know if you ever heard of Pink Sweats, but I like him. He's a different sound. It's kind of R&B guy. He sings pretty. He got a nice little voice to him, man. Pink Sweats, called Pink Planet. Cool little cover there. Y'all should check that out. I'm gonna check that out. It looks like an album actually, 18 songs. So yeah, you got a joint with Kailani on there, and that looks like the only feature, unless the features is hidden. But yeah, it looks like all Pink Sweats, 18 tracks, Pink Planet. I'm gonna definitely check that out. I'm gonna see what that's about. The boy Heady One, little London dude. Fuck with Heady One. He dropped the deluxe to that Edna album that I think came out 2019 or 2020. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna check that out. I like his sound. I like the London rappers. I think it's cool. I don't know if you ever heard of Too Smoky, but he got a song called Knockdown Ginger, and that joint is fire. It's fire. Too smoky, I still get pokey. That's how he raps, bro. Shit is hard. But anyway, I'm gonna check out that Heady One joint. It looks like it got some of this. It's a deluxe, like I said, so it has a lot of the same songs that was on there before. But you could tell he added some more songs because it's 28 tracks. So, but I'm gonna check that out. Man, who else dropped, man? Who else dropped? I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's any R&B that I'm an R&B guy. Robin Thicke. I don't really listen to that guy. I probably have to like really um oh Ari the Kid. I fuck with him. He's pretty good. It looks like he dropped some shit. 13 songs. Hey, I'm gonna check that out. He's a rapper and he got a little nice little vibe to him. Rapper singer. He's one of those little mix Bryson Tiller in that lane type of dude, but he's pretty cool. I'll check him out. I'll probably have to like dive deep because you know these artists they pay to get featured on the at the top of albums that just recently came out. So you got to do a little more research and a little more digging for like the singles and stuff that might have dropped. But those are the albums that I'm gonna definitely check out, and I'll tell y'all, how those things go, how I think they sound. Give those nice little reviews and shit like that. I haven't really heard music in a while. I feel like nobody really been dropping, and I was listening to this other podcast and they was saying nobody really cares about music right now, and I kind of felt that because even though nothing been dropping, I haven't been caring. I haven't been checking for music. I haven't really been listening to music outside of the music that I've been listening to. Like I haven't listened to anything new. So yeah, man. I feel like maybe this will warm us up until the big names drop and stuff like that. So it's cool little tracks there. That Nipsey and Jay John. Listen, man, I'm Jay-Z, one of my favorite rappers, and I think he's the best rapper that we've ever seen, that I've heard. I know I grew up on him, but he wasn't my favorite growing up. But just seeing who he became and how he did it, and he dropped the album The Blueprint, right? And everything that I feel like he dropped ever, it all makes sense. It all has a purpose. It all has meaning if you find the meaning, So I'm the biggest Jay fan, So and Nipsey, I was fucking with Nipsey. I ain't gonna say from day one. I ain't gonna be one of those people that just say shit just to say it. But I've been fucking with him for a while. I really started fucking with him hard with like around that Crenshaw album time. That's when I, first got introduced to the Proud to Pay when he was charging niggas $100 for the CD, and then the nigga went around and sold 100,000 copies of that shit. You know what I mean? So you could do the math, bro. So yeah, that's when I really was fucking with Nipsey, and since then, bro, I've been listening to more of his older shit, and obviously every time he drops something new, I'm on it. Nipsey's like the West Coast Jay for real. Like it's all game, it's all gems, it all has meaning, it all has purpose if you can find it. You know what I mean? And he's talking that shit, yo, that West Coast shit. So that's hard, yo. That song is hard. I'm gonna bang that joint all weekend. Whenever I feel like I need to get in my boss bag, I'm throwing that joint on. I think it's called What It Feels Like. I'm on that joint. So yeah, man, that song is hard. I'm ready to just check out music for real right now. How much time we at? Man, we pushing the hour out here. There's more shit to talk about, man. Let me grab a drink. My throat kind of dry. Let me grab a drink. We're going to get back into this. Yep. Hey, so to circle back on sports, man, it's just to touch on the NFL real quick. Hey, I really hope Deshaun Watson gets traded, man. I don't know what the fuck they doing over there in Houston. I know they talking about they don't want to trade him and stuff like that, but the man done put it all on the line for y'all, and y'all lied to him. You know what I mean? They should go ahead and trade him and just do what's right. Start over, get some picks, get a nice young QB and some nice young players. You know what I mean? Let the boy rock out. I know you paid him the money, but that'll be somebody else's problem. I think y'all gonna take some dead money, but just let him start over. He gave y'all what he had to give y'all. He showed y'all, what he was about. Y'all lied to him. Y'all ain't keep you worried. You know what I mean? Just move on from there. Ain't nobody give no flack to Matt Stafford when he asked for a trade and shit like that. And you know what I mean? So I mean, I know they on different calibers because Deshaun Watson's really that dude, and Matt Stafford ain't because he ain't even. I don't even think it been to the playoffs in his tenure. You know what I mean? So if he has, he damn sure ain't win a playoff game. But nobody better than not when he requests a trade, right? But Deshaun Watson, you know, just let that man walk. I don't know who's gonna end up with him. For real. It'd be cool to see him with like the Dolphins. That'd really Bill Belichick would lose his fucking hair at night if the Dolphins got him and his former assistant Brian Flores. Shout out to him for the great job he's done. But if he ends up with him and with that defense that they got that's emerging, that'd be crazy. That'd definitely be crazy. Or the Jets. If the Jets was to snap him too, anybody in that, and what's that, the AFC East, I think? Yeah, I think that's the East. If anybody other than Bill Belichick got Deshaun Watson, Bill Belichick would lose his mind. Well, obviously the Bills win, but the Jets or the Dolphins, they really turn that division up. But I think they'll probably trade him to the NFC if anything. So got to get him out the conference. I don't even know who in the NFC has the draft assets to even trade for him. Honestly, I'm thinking of the Bears, but I don't think they have. They don't have no high picks. Don't nobody want Trubisky or anything, which they would probably trade, or Nick Foles or something. They don't got no good young offensive players. They would probably want one of their key defensive players, so you can't do that. So yeah, probably the Bears probably wouldn't work. Eagles probably wouldn't do it. They got Jalen Hurts. Cowboys, no, they wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Redskins, not the Redskins, the Washington football team. My bad. The Washington football team. They have a crazy defense too, and I think they had Dak Prescott. My bad, y'all. He had put like Washington football team in his bio or something, or followed them. Yeah, he followed them and unfollowed them or something. Like just toying with Jerry Jones, who should just let him walk at this point. Like a lot of people should just let their QBs go. Texans, just let Deshaun go. Cowboys, just let Dak go, bro. Like you're not treating them right. You're not doing what y'all need to do because any other QB, you would have gave him that bread, or you know what I mean. If it was any other QB, you would have, let the bull figure out. You wouldn't have told him that you let him know what was going on and then not let him know what's going on. You know what I mean, it just wouldn't have went like that. So, yeah, I don't know who in the NFC for real, but that's a crazy story. But the Washington team, they did re-sign that QB that played well in the playoff game. I think his name is Heineke, something like that. Threw for 300 and a touchdown, ran for another touchdown. He played well, so hopefully he balls out. I know he got a 2-year deal. They ain't disclosed the contract terms, but it's probably like 10, 15 million or something like that. Hopefully he does well. Taylor Heineke. I don't know. But football's over. I'm happy basketball is back, like I said last week. I'm excited, man. I missed a lot of games. I probably missed every game this week, but I saw that. I think the Nets lost 3 straight, but KD was out. So did they really lose 3 straight? I don't know. It's not like KD could just come back and get his. You know what he does. That's Kevin Durant. You know what I mean, if y'all don't know, so when he's there, it's a different team. So if they was losing 3 straight with him there, I'd probably be worried. But since he's not there, who cares? At this point, the Lakers been playing some tight games, but I think they might have. Oh no, the Jazz got the top seed because they right back to streaking. They just lost that one game and they won like 18 out of 19 games. So they're at the top of the West with by like 1 game, I think. So they balling. I mean, and they got a good team. Everybody's playing a role. Donovan Mitchell, he's not like doing too much, and they still got Conley, so it kind of offsets that ball handling that Donovan might have to do, so he could just catch the ball, boom, make a quick dribble move, pull up, bucket, quick drive, jab. You know what I mean? Straight to the bucket. I mean, so he's probably being a little more efficient by having Conley there. The defense is crazy. They got shooters. Hey, they won 7 games last year, didn't they? Yeah, they won 7 games with Denver. Yep. So they could have been in the Western Conference Finals by 1 game. Well, not necessarily, because that was first round. And then they played the Clippers after that. So either way, I think that's how it went. Yeah, I think that's how it went. So the Jazz is for real though. I wouldn't put anything past them. I like them. I don't know if I mentioned that early on, but they're a good team. And no one's really killing. Like the teams that was going hard in the bubble, none of those teams is really going hard like that. A lot of teams in the East is just looking bad, but it's going to be a different playoffs. Cause I think they got the play in this year too. So I think as long as you like within the game or something, or top 10 seeds, they playing for the 8th through 10 playing for 8th place or something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see who makes the playoffs in the East and West. Because I think right now the Warriors is in 8th. And the Kings is like a half game behind them, and then the Mavericks are like a half game behind them. So it's playoffs is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be different. Some people, I mean, if you're gonna say last year was a, if you're gonna try to discredit last year LeBron's COVID chip, this is probably in the same realm, except niggas can move around a little more. That's why I don't even see how niggas could say that. That I mean, he ain't earned that chip because, like I said, y'all was in the crib going through it, but y'all could leave. They had to really stay, and I know their environments is probably different, but still, 5 months you're just isolated. Just you seen some of them players was going through it for real. So what I'm saying is that this chip is going to be a hard earned win too, because a lot of teams is dealing with COVID. They can't build chemistry. They can't play for weeks at a time. You know what I mean? They can't get their shot right. So it's gonna be tough, and it's gonna be good to see the playoffs. I think they trying to do an All-Star game next month. I think it got approved for an All-Star game next month in Atlanta, which that's probably gonna be crazy down there. But I'll be on the island, so I ain't worried about none of that. And I think it's the same week too. I don't know, but yo, playoffs is crazy. I can't wait to it. Basketball. Hopefully, I can watch a couple games this week and really catch up. Kick back, drink a beer or something. Cause ball is life, yeah. So we'll see what else is going on. Oh, fucking Valentine's Day this weekend. Yo, I want to know how many people out there is feeling how I'm feeling. And when I say fuck Valentine's Day, bro, like my sister is walking around the crib. I saw her earlier today. Yeah, she's walking around the crib all happy. Fam, you won't see me till Tuesday. I'm gone. My man got something planned for me, blah, blah, blah. We might go to the Poconos and all this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, yo, you could leave right now because I don't really care. Like, I don't care about none of that Valentine shit, bro. And then my boy's going to see his girl. Everybody just, like, y'all niggas ain't even happy for real. Nah, they happy. I sound like a hater, but still, man, like I don't know the last time I even had a Valentine, and I don't say that to be like because I want one. It's just like that shit. I'm just not into that type of shit, bro. Valentine's Day, like it'd be nice to do something like special for someone and things like that. But when I say I ain't got time for it, I just mean like I've been in those relationships where niggas wasn't even happy for real, and then a day will come by, so you gotta like do this and be all cool and happy for one day just to be miserable the next day. Like y'all really be wasting time out here, and y'all really be thinking y'all in relationships with people that y'all ain't in. I don't know if we really here to talk about that, cause that's a whole nother story. But a lot of people gonna find out. I think it's a reoccurring theme every Valentine's Day when the memes go around. You gonna find out if you the side chick or not. And niggas too, you gonna find out if you the side nigga or not too. When you go to try to plan something for Shorty, like, yo, Shorty, you know what I mean, we about to go out here and we about to do this, and she say she got plans already. Then your feelings hurt. Then you wondering who the fuck you got plans with. You know what I mean? What you doing on Valentine's Day? I just planned something for you. Like, what you mean you got plans? Bro, that's when you find out that you the side nigga, bro. You probably just smoke whatever here and there, and you trying to move in, you trying to get to the next base. But my nigga, you still on home plate trying to bat, bro. You really striking out. You gotta realize what the hell's going on. You really might be getting used, bro. You know what I mean? So, hey, listen, we ain't gotta talk about it, but just know if you made plans with her and she tell you she got plans, or she'll see you Saturday instead. Wait, what day Valentine's Day on? We gotta figure that out. That joint on Sunday. So if she say she rather see you Saturday or Monday, or if she don't see you at all this week, bro, she say she going with her mom somewhere or she going with her sister somewhere. Listen, man, you gotta see the red flags. You gotta know them. Go back to the episode. You gotta know the red flags, bro. Ladies too. This, like I said, it goes both ways. If you got plans, you try to make plans, and they'll see you Saturday, Monday, but they won't see you Sunday, or they can't see you at all this week because, yeah, I gotta do this thing with my brother. I gotta do this thing with my mom. She wants me to go out of town and go see some family. Yo, if anybody gotta see family during Valentine's weekend, listen, bro, just see the red flags. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, fuck Valentine's Day, man. I'll be illin', I'll be chilling, doing something. You know what I mean? Trying to do something creative and productive, you heard? So, shout out to y'all, man. When I find somebody that can match my creativity I'm on, and, my mindset where, I'm just trying to be the best version of me, and, you be the best version of you, and we can really put those best versions together here and there together, when the time's right. So, shout out to all the Valentines. Hope you'll have a good weekend for real. Cheers to that. Shout out to the people that's going to be like me, just illin', scrolling, looking at all y'all fake happy people online. Fuck y'all. What else? What else is going on in the world, man? I don't know. I hope everybody really enjoys this weekend, man, and just decompresses. Listen, now is the time. I'm going to tell y'all, take care of your mental health. Take care of yourself. Stay physical. Stay active. Don't be in the crib all day. Get outside. Just go somewhere. Go to the store or just drive by the park. Do something, man. Don't be those people that's get miserable. If you need to call somebody, if you need to talk to somebody, reach out to them. Don't overreach and don't overextend yourself to anyone. Don't give people more than you can give them. Make sure that you cherish some of yourself and make time for yourself. If you can have kids, just, try to explain to them that, there's time for them and then there's time for you too. And try to, break these bad habits if you have them. I think I told y'all last week it takes 3 weeks to either build a habit or break one. So, use the next 3 weeks. February is a short month, so use the rest of this time to start to do something that is going to, just make you a better person. At the end of the day, just make you a better person in some way, shape, or form. Read a book, do some exercise, do some yoga, just stretch, go outside, call a friend, call a sibling, smile, watch a movie, watch a comedy, just do something to make you laugh. Paint a picture. There's so many things you could do, man. Walk your dog, play with your fucking niece or nephews, just whatever, man. Just take care of yourself. It's a tough world we live in. None of this shit is easy. We ain't asked for none of it, but we're all here and we got to make the best of it. I was just telling my friend earlier, it's like, yo, when I decide to work at a job, I might as well try to be good at the job. Like so, I'm already here, and we're all already here. So you might as well be good at this shit that we do. Try to find ways to just change the dynamic for yourself and the people after you. Be that person that what's the proper word? Descendants. So that our descend is that the right word? Yeah, because ancestors is before us, and the people that's after us is our descendants. I think. Yeah, listen, man, I've been on some herbal medicine and I can't think straight. Uh, but yeah, man, do something so your descendants will be like, yo, that nigga in the chain in the family tree, that nigga changed the game, or that queen changed the game. I mean, or that king changed the game. However you want to identify, man. If you don't want me to call you a nigga, just find a term. So, be that person in the family tree that really switch shit up. Especially for us disenfranchised and disadvantaged people. You know how we do. Just keep overcoming, keep striving, keep pushing forward. If you feel like you're just not where you need to be, make a list of goals and of easily achievable to, damn near impossible, and see how many of them shits you can achieve. And I'm gonna do that same thing. I like that. I just thought of that. I'm gonna make a list of goals of what's the easiest thing I can achieve to what's the damn near most impossible thing I can achieve. And I'm gonna make a list though, so as it's gonna gradually go from easy or easiest to easy to kind of hard to what I'm saying. So I'm gonna see how many of these shits I can achieve. So that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I ain't gonna share none of my goals with y'all, and you ain't got to share yours with anybody. But yo, I'm about to get out of here. We've been going at it for a while. Try to give y'all a good episode, man, because I feel like after I finish up the episodes and I listen back, I'm like, damn, there was so much more I want to talk about. So I'm just trying to think, make sure I don't short y'all, because I have so much. I be having mad thoughts in my head and mad topics, and then I get in here and I start rambling, and then I forget topics, bro. So yeah, actually, Dave Chappelle, he put out a little clip on his Instagram. It's called Redemption Song, man, and what a powerful little, just powerful 10 minutes can do, man. Because I don't want to really spoil it. I feel like y'all should go watch it. Just because of the things he said, the gems he's dropping, like usual. Dave Chappelle doing what he does, and just me watching that, it kind of just solidifies of the thought to just do what you believe in, and stay true to yourself, and everything's going to work out. As long as you know who you are and you know what you're about, your morals and your beliefs, and you don't alter those things for anything, especially a dollar. And you own what's yours, and you take value and pride in, owning what you made, what you created. It kills me when people like get deals with anything and they give away their rights to their art, and then years later they're trying to fight back for those rights to that art, whether it's music, whether it's really art, whether it's movies, or likeness, or anything, intellectual property, stuff like that. Like, these people, these companies would really, let you work your butt off, sweat and tears, to build something up, and it's valuable to you, and then they shortchange you because it's the most money you ever had in your life, and they know that, so you sell out, sell low, or sell period, and then they take what you made and you own, or what you created, and now they own it, and all you got was a fraction of probably what it's worth, So you got to really believe in what you doing, and value it high, Even when you get offered the most money you ever had, you got to know that sometimes your stuff's just still worth more, and that's okay. It's okay if people don't see the vision. It's okay if people don't, believe in what you're doing. It's okay to, people tell you no, and you have to tell no to them sometimes. That's okay, because this life is also a business, and anything that you create, anything that you make up in this world is the right to yours. Just think about all the stuff that's around you, that someone else made or someone else created. And, whatever you put in this world, it's yours. So, if you're really good at making something, or if you got like a business and you create things or whatever, whatever it is, like really just believe in it and cherish it and leave a legacy, bro. Just like I was saying earlier, like about being that person in the family tree that really changes the trajectory for everyone after them. Like, put something in this world that's a staple, that ain't gonna go nowhere and that's gonna be here for years to come. Cause that's what everybody else doing, and that's what they've been doing, and that's why they got a head start. But we here now, and we smarter now. Everyone, it's a new wave of people. Information's out here. You can find anything out. Just really do your homework on things. Believe in yourselves, and just have fun in this. We ain't gotta stress about this too much. Life's too short. Let's enjoy the good moments and learn from the ones that ain't so good. Hey, happy Friday. Y'all take care. I'm out.